What's going on, guys? Today we're talking about Bron Breakker and Sami Zayn, and more specifically, should Bron Breakker dethrone Sami Zayn at SummerSlam? Let's talk about it. So yes, we've got round 2 between Bron Breakker and the Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn, and I actually didn't expect this match to happen at SummerSlam, just because they had that bout at Money in the Bank and that Zayn won convincingly. But I'm not complaining when it comes to the match itself, as I thoroughly enjoyed their last bout. So now that we've got a rematch at the biggest party of the summer, who should come out victorious? Well, you could make an argument for why Sami should retain and why Bron should win. For Sami retaining, it would make sense as he already defeated Breakker at the last event, so it would only solidify his victory over the former NXT champion, and by defeating him, Sami can move on to other feuds such as Ilya Dragunov, or even going one-on-one with Jey Uso. I definitely wouldn't mind that, especially with all the history they've had, and then adding the IC belt on top of that. And then for Bron winning, it would be interesting, as you could make an argument that him losing at Money in the Bank was merely a fluke, and you can run it back at Bash in Berlin, where Breakker would retain once again. And it would be nice to shake things up on Raw by having a heel mid-card champion, especially if LA Knight does defeat Logan Paul for the US title. Then you'll want to mix it up on both shows by having a face and heel title holder. And if Breakker wins the title, just think of all the matches we can do. Bron Breakker vs Otis, Bron vs Sheamus, and Bron Breakker vs Ilya Dragunov for the millionth time. And don't get me wrong, we've seen Bron against Sheamus and Ilya before, but having the Intercontinental Championship strapped to him, it's going to make the matches feel even more special, especially since Sheamus has never won the IC title before. Now I do think it would make more sense for Bron to win, as even though he did lose at Money in the Bank, I think WWE did that because SummerSlam is a much bigger event, and you'd want as many eyes as possible to see Bron win his first singles title on the main roster. And the funny thing is, you don't even need to have Sami Zayn pinned in this match. You can just do what Bron did to Ilya on Raw, where the referee waved it off. That way it can protect the underdog from the underground, which will generate sympathy for Sami and disdain towards the new champ. Now it is possible that this match could end in a disqualification, with Dragunov getting involved for what happened in their bout, and then doing some kind of triple threat match at the next event. Or maybe Chad Gable gets involved and costs Sami Zayn the Intercontinental Championship because of their rivalry. You can never say never in the WWE, but yeah, overall, I do think Bron Breakker should walk out victorious. I think it's fresh, I think it's exciting, and let's not forget, Sami Zayn and Jey Uso did pin the WWE Tag Team Champions on Raw, so there's already a championship for him to go for after he loses this one. And because Sami has had big wins over the likes of Gunther and Chad Gable, it's only going to make the former NXT Champions win even sweeter. But what do you think? Should Bron become the Intercontinental Champion at SummerSlam? Or should Sami Zayn's reign continue? Let me know in the comments below, leave a like, subscribe, and more importantly, take care.